Wednesday the 14th of August, 2024. First reading. Reading from the book of Ezekiel. As I, Ezekiel, listened, God shouted, "Come here, you scourges of the city, and bring your weapons of destruction." Immediately 6 men advanced from the upper north gate, each holding a deadly weapon. In the middle of them was a man in white, with a scribe's inkhorn in his belt. They came in and halted in front of the bronze altar. The glory of the God of Israel rose off the cherubs where it had been and went up to the threshold of the temple. He called the man in white with a scribe's inkhorn in his belt and said, "Go all through the city, all through Jerusalem, and mark a cross on the foreheads of all who deplore and disapprove of all the filth practiced in it." I heard him say to the others, "Follow him through the city and strike. Show neither pity nor mercy, old men, young men, virgins, children, women. Kill and exterminate them all. But do not touch anyone with a cross on his forehead. Begin at my sanctuary." So they began with the old men in front of the temple. He said to them, "Defile the temple, fill the courts with corpses, and go." They went out and hacked their way through the city. The glory of the Lord came out from the temple threshold and paused over the cherubs. The cherubs spread their wings and rose from the ground to leave, and as I watched, the wheels rose with them. They paused at the entrance to the east gate of the temple of the Lord, and the glory of the God of Israel hovered over them. This was the creature that I had seen supporting the God of Israel beside the river Chebar, and I was now certain that these were cherubs. Each had 4 faces and 4 wings, and what seemed to be human hands under their wings. Their faces were just as I had seen them beside the river Chebar. Each moved straight forward. Responsorial Psalm. Above the heavens is the glory of the Lord. Praise, O servants of the Lord. Praise the name of the Lord. May the name of the Lord be blessed, both now and forevermore. Above the heavens is the glory of the Lord. From the rising of the sun to its setting, praise be the name of the Lord. High above all nations is the Lord. Above the heavens his glory. Above the heavens is the glory of the Lord. Who is like the Lord, our God, who has risen on high to his throne, yet stoops from the heights to look down upon heaven and earth. Above the heavens is the glory of the Lord. Gospel acclamation. Alleluia, alleluia. Your precepts, O Lord, are all of them sure. They stand firm forever and ever. Alleluia. Gospel. Reading from the book of Matthew. Jesus said to his disciples, "If your brother does something wrong, go and have it out with him alone, between your 2 selves. If he listens to you, you have won back your brother. If he does not listen, take 1 or 2 others along with you. The evidence of 2 or 3 witnesses is required to sustain any charge. Or if he refuses to listen to these, report it to the community, and if he refuses to listen to the community, treat him like a pagan or a tax collector. I tell you solemnly, whatever you bind on earth shall be considered bound in heaven. Whatever you loose on earth shall be considered loosed in heaven. I tell you solemnly once again, if 2 of you on earth agree to ask anything at all, it will be granted to you by my Father in heaven. For where 2 or 3 meet in my name, I shall be there with them." Gospel of the Lord.